Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an eye makeup tutorial on this look that you see right here. This really pretty olive green and gold glitter cut crease using the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palettes. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you're new to my channel, hey, what is up? I'm Monika. So nice to meet you, and thank you so much for being here and supporting and subscribing and all that good stuff. It means more than I can ever explain, so thank you so much. But yeah, I'm going to keep it short and sweet, so let's go ahead and just get to the video. Alright, starting off today's look with this transition shade. This is in the color Silk Cream, and I'm just using a small blending brush and applying this on my crease. Now I'm going to be taking the color Pukey, and I'm using this as my second transition, and I'm doing the same exact thing that we did with the first shade, and I'm going to build this color up twice just to get the full color so we have a nice transition for the other eyeshadows that we're going to be using today. And I am bringing it all the way from my inner corner and winging it out on my outer corner as well. That way we have a really pretty winged out cut crease. Now I'm going in with the color Enchanted. It's a really pretty deep green, like a forest green color. And I'm taking a very small little definer brush and very little pigment and just mapping out with that color where the crease is going to be and where we're going to start to build up that green color on. So with a very light hand, I'm just making basically like a stencil where we're going to be applying that green color. And then once we have a good shape going on, we'll start to build up that color a few times. And I'm doing the blending and building up in sections on the crease, starting with the inner corner and that first half of my eyelid, and then doing the outer corner. Now going in with the color Mocha, I'm going to use this just to add a little bit of warmth above that green color so we could have a really smooth transition. And on a bigger fluffy brush, I'm taking the color Pooter and applying this right on top of Pukey. Now to highlight the brow bone, I'm taking the color in Light and just applying it with a small little shader brush and then blending it out. Taking the color Mocha again in a smaller blending brush, I'm just buffing this out on the crease. Now taking a concealer and a very dense and flat like shader brush, I'm going to use this to cut the crease today. Using a brush that's very dense and very flat like this will just help make this whole cleaning up of the cut crease a lot easier because you can get into all the right spots and it just makes everything look nice and clean when you use a very flat brush. So that's my little tip for you guys, and also just take your time and work in sections as well. If you put too much concealer on at one time, it can get really messy and blotchy, and sometimes if you blink, it can even get onto your shadow and then your whole eye look is ruined. So just take your time and work in sections, and then also build up that concealer on the lid as well, just so it can all be the same color. And I'm going to be setting this with a translucent powder today, and I'm not going to be putting any shadow on my lid. I'm just going to set it with the powder and then move on. Now I'm taking more of Enchanted with a very thin little liner brush, and just where the green eyeshadow and my lid meet, I want that line to be very crisp and clean. So I'm just taking it from the inner and outer corner and deepening it, and then also blending it out with a little bit more of Mocha. Now I'm going to be using the NYX glitter liner in gold. I did my liner off camera. I just did a basic wing liner. Nobody has time for that, so I just went ahead and skipped past that. But all I'm doing here is taking that glitter liner and lining it across the top of my wing and then across my crease area as well, bringing it all out towards the end. So I went ahead and did everything else off camera. That way we could just jump right into the lower lash line. And I forgot to show on camera, but the color I'm using for this is Roxanne. I use that as my first transition shade, and then I'm going in with Mocha on top of it. And then I'm going to start to pack on Enchanted on the lower lash line a few times using two different brushes. One to just distribute the product on the lower lash line, and then one to blend it out. And then I'm also going to be taking a little bit of Mocha again and just softening up the edges with that color. And then lining my waterline with my Jordana black liner, and then of course coating my lashes with mascara. Alright, and that is going to wrap it up for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this look and you like the video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up before you leave and subscribe to my channel as well. And I love you guys, and thank you so much for everything, and I will check you out in my next one, as always. Bye!